I'm Meryl Friend and welcome to News Geelong on this Wednesday the 13th of June 2012. Environment, conservation, cyclist and motorist safety. Barwon Water have been working in conjunction with the Black Rock Community Reference Group to enhance the precinct in a sensitive manner. And since the refurbishment and reopening earlier this year, Courthouse Arts is at the forefront of bringing a diverse array of workshops and performance opportunities for Geelong youth. Later in the program we'll catch up with Mitch Cleary with all the latest in local Geelong sport, and we'll update you with the winter weather experience for the remainder of the week. But first, a conversation in the key of ... This is the title of the 2012 launch of Courthouse Arts' latest collection of concerts. From July to December, ARIA Award winners will jam with young local artists. 4 Sunday afternoons will cover music, story and improv. And News Geelong caught up with Artistic Director Ross Mueller.
The first one's a conversation in the key of Mick Thomas. It's a music program that we're running over the next 4 or 5 months, and we're really excited. We're bringing some national artists and some local artists together, and including Mick, Archie Roach, Mia Dyson and Jeff Lang, and providing some young and emerging artists an opportunity to work with singer-songwriters of a world-class calibre.
So what would people expect if they came along to those sort of concerts?
A great afternoon, Meryl. They'll have an opportunity to hear Tim Neal, who's our host musician. He's going to play piano for all of the artists across the 4 months, and he'll introduce each of the artists, talk to them about some of their songwriting, about how their stories came about, and they'll play some of their own stuff, and then they'll jam with each other and perform together. We did one in January with Shane Howard from Goanna and Alistair Turrell, and it was great. Shane ended up playing some of Alistair's songs and Al played some of Shane's songs, and yeah, it was about 2 hours of really a fantastic afternoon.
So these young emerging artists, are they Geelong based?
They're all Courthouse members and they're all Geelong based, yeah. And it's Izzy Lozzie is one of the artists I'm really excited about. She's a young piano player and she won the Queenscliff Music Festival Scholarship this year. And so she's recording an EP and she's one of our AAP members here. She'll be playing with Mia at the end of the year. So yeah, it's a great collection of piano, guitar and all original music.
So what can Courthouse offer young musicians who haven't yet been introduced to the Courthouse?
We can offer them a chance to meet with other young musicians. There's also the opportunity to work with people like this, but there's also things like skills and workshops, skills classes and workshops. There's a thing we're doing at the end of July called 6321 Music, and we're coordinating with a couple of people who we can't name just yet because we're still securing some contracts, but doing things about how can you improve your songwriting in the day and then give them the opportunity to perform some work at the end of it as well. There's also Freezer, which runs out of here, and so if you're interested in music production, we've got the opportunities to be able to link up with different skills-based stuff with them as well.
Sounds really exciting. If people are interested in finding out more, how can they do that?
They can go to the website www.courthouse.org.au, or they can come in, have a chat to us. There's always somebody downstairs that's keen to talk about how you can become a member and how you can get involved.
Terrific. Thanks for your time, Ross.
Thanks, Meryl.
Cyclists can now enjoy a freshly paved bike road to more safely and more directly connect 13th Beach and Brimley. The $500,000 purpose-built bike road was officially opened recently. Debbie Meaney has more.
A dedicated bike path linking 13th Beach with Brimley Road is making cycling a lot safer in the region. I spoke with Jodie Heath from Barwon Water about this path. The bike path, Jodie?
The bike path, well, it's absolutely fantastic, Debbie. It was a state government initiative with Barwon Water and the City of Greater Geelong, and it cost us $500,000 to put the bike path in. But being a keen cyclist myself, it's absolutely fantastic and everyone is loving the bike path.
So what was the initiative behind the bike path?
Well, unfortunately, in our region, we had some fatalities on the road with cyclists, and I think that was a real, I suppose, spur on to provide safer bike paths around our region. And, Bike Safe were heavily involved in this initiative as well, and Barwon Water certainly came on board and, initiated and worked well with the government and the City of Greater Geelong to make sure the bike path was put in. So it's, it's providing safer cycling and a great link between Barwon Heads and Torquay, and providing that really safe cycling for us.
Collaborative effort as well, which is not all that common, really.
It took us a little while, but there's a lot of lobbying, which is fantastic, and Barwon Water certainly leading the charge with that as well. And Bike Safe were involved, as I said, with City of Greater Geelong and the state government as well, which has been fantastic for everyone to work together.
I just like the surface. It's a beautiful, smooth surface to ride on. It's what they call hot mix, and you get so fed up with riding on ordinary metal and gravel and things, and you don't get any traffic. I quite often come along and go back again, just up and down, to keep away from the traffic.
Well, it's certainly a great facility, and safer away from all the traffic, and not a bad environment either, with the birds and the frogs.
It's lovely. No, that's why I like bike riding. It's I used to race, but I'm too old for that now, so I just go out, just get out in the fresh air and keep fit.
And why not?
I'm really a snow skier, and bike riding is a secondary thing.
Yes.
I just bike ride to keep fit for snow skiing.
In Breamley, this is Debbie Meany for News Geelong.
Thank you, Debbie. This is News Geelong. Don't forget you can Twitter us on our Twitter account at NewsGeelong31 with your thoughts and comments as we go to a break and return with more news after this.